Okay guys, so we're at Ricky's house right now, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to pitch underneath stuff and actually make it nice and accurate when you're going under branches like this, right here. And that's what I'm going to be shooting for today, which is a small little bowl. It's going to be about probably 10 or 15 feet back, and hopefully you guys will still be able to hear me when I'm back there. There's Ricky back there. But I'm just going to set you guys down right here and face you towards that bowl right there. And then we'll get started with showing you guys how to pitch under stuff. Oh. So I'm going to stand about right here. And I'm just going to pitch this small little jawbone into that. So when you're looking to pitch underneath stuff, you want to try and keep your rod tip a little bit lower than you would when you're just regular pitching, because that will keep your jig down underneath that brush or whatever you're trying to get your jig under, and you'll hopefully be able to make it in like that. So I'm going to back up a little bit more. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. And you just try and keep your rod tip a little bit lower. Like a little tiny bit lower, so that way the jig just stays right underneath that. And also with this kind of fishing, you might want a little bit lighter of a jig. I have a half ounce on right now. You guys could go down to like a 1/4 ounce and it'd be fine. That lighter jig will allow you to make the farther pitches underneath stuff and not hit the water as quick. Got myself tangled here. Now this jig does not actually have a weed guard on it, it's just my practice jig, but this is just how you pitch underneath stuff. Sometimes you can move your bow or move where you're standing, and you can try from a different angle to try and pitch into that spot, but usually you can just stay in one spot and pitch right underneath and make it most of the time. So also, when people are bass fishing, they kind of stress about getting it into these like really tight spots, and they try and get it into like a quarter-size spot, and if they don't make it into that spot, they just reel up. Now you can do that, but instead of doing that, you can just leave your jig down there in the water, pop it up a few times, and most likely you'll get a bite, even if it's not directly on that spot where you see the fish, or you think there is a fish there. And that's why if I landed it like right there, I could still fish it right there, even though it's not right directly in that spot, and I would be able to catch that bass. But I just try and make it as accurate as I can, so that way when I do get out on the water, I'll be able to get into those tight spots. Like that time right there, I just had my rod tip up a little bit more than I should have. You just try and keep it down. Sometimes you can like skip it underneath there. I'm not that good at skipping, I guess. I guess so. There's also foot crab right here. But that's how you pitch underneath stuff. And if you're pitching under docks and stuff like that, and you can't get as far as you want to underneath that dock, you can skip it under. So I'm going to bring you to a different bush that's a little bit lower, so I can show you how it actually is when you're at a dock and it's a little bit lower. So I'm going to move you over to that bush right underneath it. I'm going to put the bowl underneath there and see if I can make it into the bowl. So go ahead and set you right here. Hopefully no water drips on that. The snow's melting today. Let me just grab the bowl. And there you go. Yeah, I'll just leave that there, I guess. So this time it's a bit lower. I'm going to be trying to pitch right underneath that smaller stick right there. About 10 feet back again. And you just just want to keep it super low as you can. You guys can practice it like this in your backyards and stuff, and it'll help you once you get out on the water. But just continuing like that right there, I just made that in. Even if you go over a couple branches like I am right now, no, I actually went under. But even if you go over like that, you can still fish that pretty actively right there. And as long as it's a smaller branch, you can still get those nice hook sets on those fish. I'm going to try it a few more times just to show you how to do it right. Then I'm going to probably end the video right there. Right there I had a little bit higher because I know I can pitch through some of those branches and not get all tangled up. And you guys can do that too out on the water. But I just like practicing out in open places, underneath bushes like this. It helps me pitch a little bit better. Now, as I said before, me and Ricky, we can do a pitching and flipping challenge, but I think we're gonna do that in the spring. It's still pretty cold out here. We still are a little bit rusty with our pitching and flipping, so we're gonna wait till spring, keep practicing through winter, and then hopefully we'll be able to do a not a challenge, a kind of competition in the spring or summer or something like that. So that's it for today. Hope you liked the video. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this, or comment below for whatever videos that you guys would like to see on this channel. Anything fishing related, I'll do it. Just say something down in the comments. I'm kind of running out of ideas to do for videos. That's why I haven't been posting too many. And I just hope you guys like this video. I hope you learned, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.